Over and over again. It cracks me up. I love it.
I know this is an off-topic question. What did you dress up for Halloween? Were you able to dress up?
I didn't get to dress up for Halloween.
Oh.
I've never really have dressed up for Halloween. I've never gone to like a Halloween party or anything.
The reason why I say that, we had a Halloween party and there was a few people with SpongeBob. They were dressed up like that. Lisa and Alpharetta right here. Growing up, who was your biggest influence?
Wow. I guess just in general, my biggest influence would just have to have been my mom. She is one of the strongest women I know, and she's gone through a lot in her life. Just the fact that she came out of it and she held her head high, and she's so strong and keeps our family together, and took me and PJ to school while working, and she does so many things, and I was just like in awe of her. I guess musically it would be a whole bunch of different people. Like I love the 80s music, so I love Pat Benatar and Aerosmith and Bon Jovi and Heart, and then my dad played all the R&B stuff, so like Whitney Houston, Boyz II Men, Mariah Carey.
Wow.
I love Celine Dion, so there's a whole bunch of different people.
This brings me to the next question. If the movie producers come up to you today, what role would you want to play? What musician?
What musician would I want to play?
They say, okay, we want you to play this. Who would you want to play? Would it be Mariah Carey? Would it be Pat Benatar? Is this a question you want to think about for a while? We'll come back to?
Yeah.
Next question. Rock Matthews. Where's Rock at? He's 5 years old? Rock, where are you at? All right. Do you have any pets?
I do. I have 2 dogs. I have a lab, and her name is Noni, and she's really cute. She's a Dudley, so that means her nose isn't black, it's pink, and she's got the most beautiful green eyes like I've ever seen. And then I have a new puppy. She's a Schnauzer and a Bichon mix, so she's really scraggly and really cute, and her name is Maggie, and she's 6 months old, and she's really cute.
Do you ever get to take them on the road, or?
I do. Well, I can't really take Noni with me everywhere because she's big, but Maggie is the perfect size to travel with, so I have to travel with her sometimes.
Let's go back to American Idol question. Tammy Dolan, was Simon nicer in person than he was on TV?
He's definitely a lot nicer when he's not judging you. So, that being said, he's still as blunt as possible. Like, he still says whatever's on his mind. He still, does all that. But he is a lot nicer when he's not judging.
What was it like to be on Larry King, too? Speaking of maybe nice or not so nice people. I remember seeing you right after the show with Blake. What was it like being on there?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so they told me that I was going to be on that show. And I didn't know what to expect because I'd seen the show, but I never knew what, really happened. I didn't know they had people like me on that kind of show, and so I went, and all 10 of us were there, so I figured that they would take everybody out, and then I would be last, but instead they flipped it, and I was first. So I had to sit there for the longest time, watching, and I was nervous, and Larry King was really cool. He was really nice. And then, he brought everybody out one by one, or maybe in pairs, I can't really remember, and then he asked me, what I thought about each person, and I was like, I love you, I love them, because I do, but he would ask me, specific questions about each person, I'd be like, I don't really want to talk about that.
Oh, uncomfortable. So let's talk about your CD now.
Okay.
Describe the making of it. I mean, going into this, you didn't really know what to expect.
I didn't actually, and I was kind of scared because they told me I had to record the CD by a specific time, and I had the tour to do. I had the tour to do. I can't say that.
Tour to do.
I also had to do the tour. There we go. Which kind of freaked me out a little bit because I didn't really have a lot of time. We did 59 shows, and I was singing 8 songs a night, 5 nights a week. And it was really insane because on my days off when I was supposed to be recovering or relaxing, just trying to, get better, I usually had to record on those days. So it was very crazy having my voice kind of gone sometimes. A lot of the times my voice was really raspy like this, and I would still have to sing. And I don't know how they turned out the way they did, but it worked. So I had to do that, and then I think I only recorded about 5 songs over the summer. And so then the tour ended September 23rd. And I had until about the 1st of October to get everything recorded. So I went to New York for a week. I got to write and I recorded some songs, and then I was in LA and recorded some songs. And by the time October 1st came around, I had 20 songs recorded. And it was a lot, like, it was a lot on my voice, it was a lot on me, it was, like, just being in the studio